What's up, everybody? Jake from StratGeeks coming at you with a couple strategies today. Wanted to go over both of our strategies at the same time. Right now we have ORS, it's over here on the left, and we have AXIOS over here on the right. Been doing some optimization on ORS lately and AXIOS, and we got some good stuff going. We also have a really nice sale going for the Christmas holidays. I just updated our website. That's looking good. Put a bunch of new ideas in there, options for subscriptions and stuff. So yeah, please go take a look. Brand new website here. If I can get it to come over here. StratGeeks.ai. And then if you want to get a hold of me, you can click, this is the best Discord link right down here, this red one. Click to join our Discord server, and if you have any questions or anything, just let me know, but we'll come back to that in a second. I wanted to show you folks what we got going on for ORS. This is our original strategy for 60 days. Extremely accurate backtest to live results. Now let's go ahead and drag that in. It's bigger than I thought. There we go. There we go. And let's run 60 days for Axios. This would be great if you had a cash account to run both of these at the same time on maybe two separate cash accounts or two separate prop firms. Just let them go. So we got pretty nice sample size for both strategies. So I wanted to try to optimize both of these so they had about, right around $1,000 drawdown and see how high we could get that profit target. I really love how ORS is basically 50-50 with its long versus its shorts. And then Axios, a lot of shorts going on lately, but it's still, fairly balanced, especially when it comes to the drawdown and the profit factor, 2.37. So they both have around the same profit factor. Yeah, it's looking really good to run both of these at the same time. They're both, I think, on 3 contracts right now. No, ORS is on 2 contracts. And then this is 3 contracts, both on MNQ, so micros. Let's look at the daily of both of them for the last 60 days. And we'll switch that to profit here. So a really nice spread on the days. I couldn't be happier with these results, actually. Keep watching. If you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to give you a code word. I don't usually do this, but why not? Give you a code word, and then you could send me a message on Discord with the code word, and then I will give you even better sale price than what's on the website. So I do want to just go over, for people that don't know, I want to go over the strategies and how they work just real quick, each one of them. Try to keep this video pretty short. So let's go ahead and minimize this. Let's expand ORS. Oh, and another thing, stay to the end of the video and then send me a message on Discord, and I'll give you a couple other freebies. This fib tool that I made. Pretty cool grid tool. It's kind of a pain to make it on your own, too. It's way easier just to have me send it over to you. But you can send me a message on Discord with the code word. And I'll give that to you as well. There's also this opening range indicator. Plots the high, the middle, and the low. I like to run this on both my Axios and ORS. So let's just go over one win and one loss on ORS here. On ORS, the way that this system operates is we take the high and the low of the opening range. In this case, we have our high put in here, and the opening range is the first 15 minutes of the market. That's the high. 15 minutes later, we put in this low. that gets our high, our middle, and our low. And with this template, we break the opening range up into 2 sections, and then we extrapolate those deviations or range level, that grid basically up and down all the way to infinite. So our opening range on this particular day was somewhere in the ballpark of 650 ticks. So that means each range level is, half that or so. About 320, 325, something like that. And with this particular template, we are targeting 2 range levels, or 2 SDs, I like to call them as well. So we enter our long here. Here's 1 range level, and then we go 2 range levels. So our first target here is 635 ticks with 2 micros. That's a $630 trade or so after commissions. And the stop loss with this template, I believe, is 175%. So somewhere right around in here is where the stop loss would be. It all operates on percentages. So a lot of my other videos about ORS I explain even in more detail, but I'm going to try to keep this video pretty short and, kind of focus on just the overview here, and then get back to show you the new website and the different sale price options and stuff we got going on for the Christmas time. So to enter this long here, we need a few things. Let's zoom in. So we need to have a green shaded zone. This is our ORS buy sell zone indicator. Let's see that green zone here, and then you can see that it shifts to a very lightly shaded red zone and then back to a green zone here. So to go long, we need to be inside a green zone. So that's our buy window. Then we need to be candle closing above the moving average, which we clearly are. And then we also need our moving average to be white for sloping up. So sloping up, green zone, and closing above. 1, 2, 3. Soon as that happens in real time, it would look something like this. As soon as that happens, it's going to be right here. This template starts trading at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right here, as soon as this candle closes, ORS would place a limit order right here for a pullback. And I think I have the offset set to about 3. So the limit order would be placed here automatically. Then we'd be waiting for the price to pull back and hit our limit order for a long. Doesn't do it on that candle. Almost. Doesn't do it on that candle, and boom, we get filled. Our stop loss is going to be about 175%. So here's 100%, here's another 75%. Our stop loss is going to be down there, and our target is going to be up here at a full 200%, which would be up here. And we just cruise along. And this is a 1-minute chart, so what, about an hour later, we exit that long position here. And then we have a short here. Oh, no, sorry, another long. And this one we actually have to exit at the time. So I have this strategy set to exit at 2 p.m. no matter what. So we ended up having a 67 tick loss. But honestly, have a little discretion, folks. If you make this 650, whatever this was, 625, maybe you're good for the day. That's pretty nice. So that is ORS. Beautiful, beautiful strategy. Full customizable parameters. You can tell it to go long and short, one or the other. You can move your stop loss to break even manually. We even have auto trails and auto break evens. Basically, mostly anything you could think of as far as options go in the strategy. Again, my older videos have plenty of that stuff. And then Axios. Axios. I have this day pulled up on purpose because it's an easy one to explain. We got a couple wins and a loss at least. So with Axios, it's more of a momentum-based strategy, and then we do have some methods that we're working on for manual ideas for mean reversions. But right now I'll just go over the automation. This is our Axios indicator, our proprietary Axios buy sell indicator, basically down here. So why did we take this short here? So to take an Axios short, these red arrows are our Axios sell arrow here. Here's an Axios buy arrow here. So to take a short, we need three things. Well, kind of four things. We'll just say three things for now. So we need our Axios sell arrow, of course. We need to be closing below, in this case, this is a 120 EMA. And then we also need to be closing below our 9 moving average. And that'll get us an entry right here at the close of this candle. And then we target, with this template, we're targeting the nearest swing low for a short. And you can see that this low right here is coming from this candle right here, basically these two candles. So really cool strategy. We're able to, you can also tell the strategy to target ATR, you can target a specific amount of ticks, you can target a specific dollar amount as well, but I really like to target the swings. I like to target structure. And then here, I'll go over this loss. So we had a buy arrow here. We're closing above the 120. And we're closing above the 9. So that would get us an entry here. And our target would be here, which is based off of... Oh, it must be way back there. I thought it was right there, but it's actually way back, yeah. That's going to be... Our target is going to be based off of this line here, the most recent swing. It's pretty cool how far back it can look. It can look days back if it needs to for that target. Anyway, didn't work out here on this one. Our stop loss, by the way, on Axios, I have this set to 300 ticks, but almost, I'm not going to say all the time, but most of the time we're just going to get out because of an arrow in the opposite direction. So we would enter our long here at the close of this candle. Looks like it enters here, but it's really at the close of this candle. And then we would exit as soon as we get a red arrow. That's our sign to exit. So we would exit that trade at 115 ticks. Or you could mark it this way. It's just the way that NinjaTrader marks stuff. And then we'll go over one more Axios trade. And then we have green arrow for a buy. You can see the stop loss down here. Be 300 ticks. Yeah, 300. More, give or take, depending on how accurate I want to try to be in measuring things. So we would enter at the close of this candle, and we're targeting this swing high, which is here, for 91. And then where do we look back for that one? Sometimes it's really cool to look back. So here's our target. Let's get that global crosshair on. Yeah, so it would be, we're looking all the way back here for our target to this swing high here. Pretty cool stuff. And then we can also set up Axios to with a runner. Let me just show you that real quick. Some people really like runners. So if we right click and we go into strategies, can deactivate, and then if we wanted to, we could throw on a runner here, one contract, re-enable. And now you're going to take off, let's just mark it this way because it's easier to see. You'll take off 90 ticks at the first target here, right here. Click Control E again and you can see the contracts. And we also had one runner that we're going to hold until the red arrow, which would be right here, or you can mark it here. So with that trade, with a runner, you'd have a 476 tick, one contract, and a 2 contract swing target, if you will. Let me go ahead and pull up our website real quick here because I do want to show you folks this. Okay, so again, I'm going to try to keep this video. Yeah, this is a short video for me, under 20 minutes. So go to stratgeeks.ai, scroll down just a little bit, and you'll see this giant Discord bar that I made. Click here to join our Discord, and then send me a message, Bali Dog, B-A-L-I, Bali Dog, and I'll know that you watched this video, and then you'll get a better deal than even the Christmas sale that we got going on right now. So here's our 2 flagship strategies. I'm also working on a bunch more strategies too, digging some stuff out of the archives and adding it to the website as well. So we got Axios here, and then there's that equity curve. This is just snapped this line today or yesterday, and then ORS here as well. But if we go to our product page, pricing and subscription, we got some Christmas sale stuff going on. So you can do a 1-month subscription to Axios or ORS. The best deal, well, I don't know what the best deal is. We'll just talk about the 1 month or the 3 month. Most people go with the 3 month or the 6 month. So the 3 months right now is $4.95 for ORS and $4.95 for Axios. But if you send me a DM on Discord with the code BALIDOG, I have a Bali dog, his name's Marshall, because I live in Bali. Send me that code BALIDOG, and I will give you Axios and ORS combined for $4.95 for 3 months. So instead of having to pay individually, it'll just be one payment of $4.95 for 3 months for both strategies. Not only that, and I kind of hesitate to say this because it's going to take my personal time, but I will also throw in the 90-minute strategy setup and optimization session, which is worth like at least $145, probably more like 200 something bucks. Yeah, it'd probably be somewhere between 60 and 90 minutes. To get you basically what do they call it, a white glove setup. So we'll jump on Zoom together. I will literally take control of your mouse if you want, and I will install Axios and ORS Fusion on your computer, get the templates all set up so you're matching the results that I showed here in the video today. But I added a bunch of new options as well. Like if you wanted to do something like a 6-month subscription, $8.95. I mean, look at how this really, it's kind of a crazy good deal, because I've been out there and I've looked at other companies that sell strategies that like their backtests don't match the live. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad out there, but our backtests do match the live really, really well. Say 90-95% of the time, maybe even more than that. I'm going to sip my Bali coffee here. I'm going to try to keep this under 20 minutes, folks. But just go around and look. NinjaTrader automated strategies, and they're kind of hard to find, and they're definitely hard to find for anywhere near this price point. So like $8.95 on sale should be $19.45. So $8.95 on sale divided by 6 months. It's only $149 or something a month. Pretty freaking good. And then you don't have to worry about anything for 6 months. No more payments. This is the first time we're offering lifetime subscriptions on sale as well for the holidays. These prices will go up after the holidays. We'll probably still do some kind of sale. I always like to do something, but it's not going to be this good. So instead of, yeah, trust me, I have spent tens of thousands of dollars on indicators, and just even indicators that literally I bought an indicator for $10,000 once, and it wasn't even automated. And it didn't even come with backtest. So to offer something like this for $24.50 lifetime, like it's actually, and yeah, that same company I also bought a $2,500 product from them, and that was a one-time fee, and it also didn't come with automation or backtest. I just backtested the heck out of it myself. Great system. Not as good as ORS and not as good as Axios, though. So yeah, please reach out to me. Shoot me a DM. I'll give you that. Basically 2-for-1 sale plus a setup. And yeah, I recommend at least going with the 3 month. Good deals there, folks. Okay, should I keep yapping all the way up till 20 minutes? Nah, I think we're good. Just real quick back up. Yeah, maybe I will. Let's go back to the home page again. So I really would rather connect with you on Discord. I will also shoot you, just let me know. I'll send you the opening range indicator and my fib tool if you want to play around with that. But just scroll down a little bit, click this red giant red button here, and then find me, Jake at ORS. Oh, I told you I just built this website, just rebuilt the website. I got to get rid of that little parenthetical there. Anyway, Jake from StratGeeks signing out. Thanks, everybody.